Good win for Maine Road tonight.
Yeah, it was an excellent performance tonight. Delighted with the way we played and the end result.
A good first half performance by your team, especially.
Yeah, we started well. I think Liverpool were pinned back early doors. We got on top of the game and we got 3 good goals.
Thought number 7 for you, Martin Hill, had a really good game down the right-hand side.
Yeah, Martin's a new player to the club. He had an excellent first half. Unfortunately, got a bit of a knock at the end there. We'll have to see how that is.
You've had a good start to the season as well.
Yeah, we've had an excellent start. We had a good win in the FA Cup on Saturday. We've won 3 of our league matches. Tough season ahead still to go, but we started well. We got a good chance.
AFC Liverpool came back into the game at the start of the second half, but you got the 4th goal to kill it off, sort of.
I thought Liverpool were excellent tonight. They kept the ball extremely well. We nullified a lot of the good work they tried to do in the first half, but in the end, I think the goals in the first half were the deciding factor.
And hat-trick for you, number 10.
Yeah, Tom Bentham bagged a hat-trick. I thought he played extremely well tonight. Always nice for a striker to get goals and the hat-tricks. I think put the icing on the cake for him.
Okay, congratulations, thank you very much.
Many thanks.
A first half to forget then.
Deja vu. First and foremost, I'd like to apologise to the fans in the football club for that first half performance, because that's the worst performance I've seen us since I've been at the club, even when we were in the mire last year. That first half is not acceptable, and I've said that a few times. But I'm not taking nothing away from Maine Road, by the way. I thought they were a very good side. But if you don't put pressure on the ball anywhere in areas, whatever formation you play, you'll get punished, and that's what happened. Defensively, we were all over the shop. I think a few of the lads were, again, I don't know where they were to play first half. We've changed it, we've gone back to 4-4-2. Second half, massive improvement. Even though the scoreline was 4-2, it probably could have ended up 5-5 if you like. But you can't give anyone a 3-goal start at any level. And I even say that every week. I said it last year, most of the time. So it's just like me going back to square one from last year. I thought I'd seen improvements. I was improved the second half, yeah, because you have to be. But very, very disappointed with the first half performance. Not acceptable.
Polar opposite to what they played like on Saturday.
Well, I've just questioned them again. I've just turned around and said, have I got to ask the league, can we play just once a week? Because they look tired. Now, again, I don't know whether some play Sunday football. If I find out, they'll be gone. Simple as. Because that's what affects you if you do play Sunday football. And I will find out. Because some of them look jaded. If I find out anyone's playing Sunday football, they'll go. And I don't care how good they think they are or how good people think they are, they'll go from this football club. Because I think, and I'll look into it, I could be wrong, and if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But when people look and go and play on tonight, they weren't at the races, they look so tired. So I'll be looking at a few team sheets when I pop into the county FA and places like that. I will find out if they played.
Second half, they brought Dan Wilkinson on. He made a difference in midfield.
Well, we went back to 4-4-2, and there was a bit of energy with Steve Groves, who was absolutely tremendous. Absolutely tremendous. But, you know, the first half is not acceptable, like you said earlier on. But you've got to have a go. If you're not having a go when you're 3-0 down, then you've got problems. But credit to them, you know, I've said to them there's loads of positives to come out the second half, but you've got to have a go. You can't just lie down and accept it. I mean, again, we've pulled a goal back, we've gone back to 3-1, we're on the front foot, and then we do a silly thing again. They go and score a 4-1, we're on the front foot again, we get a second one, and then what do? We have about 9 touches in our area and give a penalty away.
Carl Williams, though, making his second save from penalty in 2 weeks.
Again, have I got to ask Carl to save a penalty every game of football he plays? Because that's 2 in 3. So we've conceded three penalties in 3 games. We've conceded, God, I don't know. I mean, I'm annoyed, to be fair. I'm thinking I'm being a little bit calm, but you know, I don't want to be going and saying the same things that I was saying every week. Do you know what I mean? I was saying things like this last year. You know, I've just said to the lads it's not acceptable, and I changed a lot of lads last year. But you know, I don't want to make excuses. I have got a few injuries, a good few injuries. But again, I've always said that the squad's good enough, and it should be good enough. But when people decide to do their own thing, that's what annoys me. I've always said to them, and I'll say it again, the only person in this world that can make things happen by himself is Lionel Messi. But the kid works. I've always said that he works for Barcelona. I think just a few of them may play Sunday football. Like I said, I could be wrong. I could be looking for excuses. I don't know. But it's so annoying the way that first half was, because that is so not acceptable at all. But we just start ourselves down. We go again. I'll keep smiling, because again, you know, even though I'm sort of criticising them, I've still got the belief in them. Because if I don't show the belief, then the Reds will go down. They know what they've done. They've sort of accepted what we've just said in the dressing room. It stays in there. No bawling and shouting. It was all constructive. They know where I'm coming from now.
Looking for a response on Saturday then?
They better give me one. They better give me a response, because if I don't get a response, I'll make changes. Simple as, I'll make changes, because I've just said to them there, that's 3 league games, I've lost 2 of them. And from the promising pre-season and promising game against Silverstone and even Blackpool, am I going to wait 1 good game, 1 bad game? It's not going to happen at this football club, and I will change them, and I don't care who I upset, and I've said that before. Because if people think they're going to come to this football club and give me 3 good or 4 good games a year, not having it. And I will go and I will get it right at this football club. And again, I've said that before, because again, you know, people probably look at me as manager. I've been manager for don't know how long. You know, and there's a few people there thinking my positions shouldn't be here, or this, that and the other. Well, I've got news for them. I ain't going nowhere, and I never will before the gossip mongers start. Because I'm a positive lad. This football club I love. And it's early days, and people might think, well, he's being a bit negative. I'm not being negative. I'm just putting a little cap on what people may be thinking. We're not going down that line again, believe me, from what we done last year. We'll bounce back, and we'll get a run of games going, and we'll be alright. But them lads in there, they know that's not acceptable, and I will not stand for it. And it might be a little bit harsh. So what? Because I've learned from last year with your loyalties and this, that and the other, because loyalty nearly cost me relegation. So people won't be getting 5 and 6 games or 10 games. They've got to hit the ground running now, and if they're not running after 4 or 5 games, they'll go, and I'll bring people in. Simple as. Because that is not acceptable at all, especially the first 45 minutes.